Okay, good morning. I'm dying. How's everyone going? Hope everyone's having a good day today. It is the start of Saturday, so I can understand being a little bit early. You know, for one of these invasion things, this is kind of funny about there's barely anybody here. Usually this thing's like super crowded. I don't know how I feel about this. Am I supposed to wait? I mean, yeah, I'm not too sure what I'm supposed to do now. I wasn't really expecting this. I'll give it a little bit of time. In the meantime, I'm gonna actually kind of mess around with my config. People show up. I might actually move damage things to the left here. Window 2, I wanna. No, be under shared, right? Oh, log. Hmm. It's a little bit weird. I don't know how this restarting. I might as well start too, you know? Um, I kind of want this, but then I also want to change things up a little bit. I'm starting to see more people. This ain't too bad now. Yeah, this week's been pretty alright. You know, nothing too special going on. You know, just it went by pretty quick, which is a good thing overall. I try to get as much like kind of like side grinding done as possible this whole last week. So all the things that I do during stream will be like mostly just mission based stuff. Get through that, or at least that's the goal. It's gonna go down nice and smooth. I don't have to worry too much about it. Press the button. Just keep pressing the button. Everything gonna be just fine. As usual, it's still hot outside, so summer's gonna suck, and I'm gonna complain about the heat every minute that I get until there's a day where it's gonna be like below 50. So basically, the only thing I have planned for today is to try like finish off wings. Maybe start doing the other nations as well. But I might actually just focus on getting Seekers done afterwards. Either Seekers or Abyssia, because Abyssia has a lot of stuff in there that I could actually like kind of grind at. But Seekers also unlocks things as well. So it's iffy. It's iffy in general. These beads. Apparently, I need a lot of these beads, and it's gonna lead to something eventually. So it's not a bad idea to do them now, rather than wait for later. You know. Silly beads. Window 1 is that. So maybe if I were to switch everything around. It might make sense. We'll see how that works out. Alright, so where was I on the Wings mission storyline anyway? It was like... Oh yeah, we lost Lizette. That's right. I remember that part. So at least we have a place to go now. Junk. I'm hoping that this next stretch is gonna be like, this last bit of stretch is gonna take too long. It doesn't get pad out too much. The only concern I have right now. And I gotta do my daily crap and within the next 30 minutes anyway. Let's turn on a little extra bit of movement speed. I'm gonna need every bit of it. For how much fucking running around I still need to do. Okay, so we're done with this slime. Let's take that tab out. And we should be fine. It takes time. So we're at that part where everything's just kind of like turning to shit. Alright? Maybe everything that we've done is just kind of weird in its own little ways. I'll just get knocked the fuck down. Yeah, that's how it works. I like how it's just like that. I wonder what happens if you actually dodge. We have to look through the window instead of actually going inside. Pretty wild. It's like they don't even exist. He's doing his thing. Very flowery. But having to read this in the way, it's gonna be hard to understand what he actually says. Uh-oh, got caught. That's what happens when you're talking in the middle of nothing, you know? And he got more bodyguards than I thought. Now we get tossed out anyway. We need to fix the timeline, obviously. Maybe, you know what, maybe we should just go back in time and just fix everything again. Oh, that's a big comet. That's pretty fucking huge. When we saw it before, it was like kind of small. Now it's kind of big. No, I think we should not give up just yet. You know, I can fight the things. You just gotta point me to the direction of where to fight the things, and then everything will just sort itself out. You know. My guess is we're gonna end up fighting Ring-a-Ding, beating his ass up, probably killing him. I'm thinking we're gonna kill him. You know, history says that he fucking dies. So maybe that's what we need to do. We gotta make sure that he, you know, fucking dies. Make history correct. How else would I be able to jump from here into the present still, you know? It's going to happen. He's going to die. No ifs, ands, or buts around this one, my friend. I'm gonna go get Sigil real quick. I'm very particular about doing stuff like this. Wrong winders. Honestly, I think by the time I get all this stuff like sorted out, do all the like mission stuff, I feel like the game will definitely lose a lot of its flavor. I feel. I mean, I don't like. I mean, the grinding and all that. It's fine. That's what the time is. But I do think about it from time to time. It's like, makes me wonder. A lot of you don't really think about it too much, really, until you actually have to do it. I think for myself, kind of looking at it and trying to like kind of sort things around. I don't know. Maybe I can get squeeze another couple of months in. Maybe this will be my summer project. I don't want to go in evaluation just yet. I want to get like a couple more good, good. What am I calling good campaigns in? Right now, it doesn't really feel like that. I'm ready for another evaluation. I don't even think there's gonna be any kind of. Well, there won't be any kind of relevant gear or anything that I'm doing for quite some time. So I have to think about it a little bit. Cause even looking through some of the stuff, like there's like different kind of like guides and shit that kind of tell you what kind of a layout is. Like you end up just skipping like majority of it already. So it is kind of weird when you reach that endpoint and you just the only thing to do is get stronger. You grind and get stronger. Well, you weren't kidding about the war effort there being nobody here. Oh man, he's throwing in the doubts in our brains. I don't like the sound of this. Oh, he sees Booba and he's like, oh, I see what I must do. See, this is dangerous. You see Booba and you just fall flat on your face. Dude, he's getting sucked. He had the power, then he had post nut clarity. Oh, that's a name I haven't seen in a while. Asgard. Was that intentional with the way the Tomos came out? I'm not entirely sure about that one there. We fight. We fight. We gotta fight. But why would we give up though? Alright, then there's the third option. Yeah, we could beat up a Tomos too. I'm fine with this idea too. They're really padding this shit out a lot. Guess I'll warp ring it. These cutscenes last long enough that it's not a bad idea. Man, things I do for, what was it, 7% more move speed? Awesome. I mean, we've been through this thing so many times, it shouldn't really be much of a worry. Oh, I got a new challenge. Oh, hey, it's Ding Dong. This is what it's like to get booted back into the abyss as usual. This is my home. So am I just gonna be collecting bubbles and shit? Little sparkly sparklies. That's my job. Now how does this work? Does this... So am I just supposed to just go run around the world and just talk to people? And that's just kind of what they had in mind when they made these quests? Well, it seems like. Because for the most part, none of this makes any sense. Yeah, imagine having to do this without a guide, like, telling you where the fuck to go. This shit would take 5 million years. Because you have to, like, talk to, like, literally everybody just to figure out where you're even... how you're even getting through the story. That level of obtuseness is so nutty. Even back in the day, we had fucking this... a web page to look at and go like, oh, that's what we have to do, okay. Lack of direction was quite a thing back in those days because that was the whole sense of immersion kind of thing, right? I don't know what the fuck to do what I do. You talk to the people. And then for the most part, everything's just kind of automated anyway. My guess is context of the story now is you're probably gonna have to run around. It's scattered memories, so you're probably just gonna have to go back to the people that you interacted with that also knew Luzette, and hopefully that they remember her in some sort of capacity. At least that's kind of the gist that I'm getting at here. I'm looking for a weirdo. Do you know a weirdo? So in my timeline, now that she disappeared, the couple never had children. What? Little bits and pieces of memories are slowly coming together. And when you think about it, for its time, yeah, imagine doing these quests without any of the quality of life that we have now. Oh, we gotta go all the way to Juneau? Oh shit. Hope your home point's set to Juneau then. Or have the outpost warp for it. That shit would suck so bad. I am here to learn about medicine. But you know what? There is a timeline where she was here. But if someone had that kind of thing, what do you think can be fixed for now? Hmm? Yeah, I'm asking for a friend right now. I hear the barking upstairs. Bork bork. So how are you supposed to learn about medicine if you're stuck here in Juneau? Damn, that sucks. I guess you gotta have someone do it for you. Oh, they had to come to this. Is that you gotta go to Winders? Wow. That's a lot of walking around you have to do. I used to have some stuff here. I can't find it. I gotta buy another tube of this stuff. Simple things like Neosporin. it tends to just kind of escape itself. This one. I thought it was cursed, but not anymore. Actually, this might actually. Oh shit. Seems like it's gonna help. Damn, it's already been bookmarked just for me. No, I gotta get a Philosopher's Stone. Oh, I don't like this. I think Philosopher's Stone was actually kind of hard to get, at least back in the day. So think of it this way, alright? I'm looking at the Philosopher's Stone right now. It used to only drop from... It used to only drop from fucking Beastman Kings in 75 era, right? It didn't really have much of a use. I think it only made like Panacea and that was it. So it kinda never really had like a real use. So I'm assuming when they were like deciding on what to do with it, they had to add in a new source to where to get the item. So that's my assumption of why they added in like some like when they added in new NMs and shit. It's like, oh shit, we need to add something in here. So I'm gonna try one thing. I'm gonna actually. Well, if I try the Beastman King, I don't think it's gonna work. I mean, I could probably just go to the fucking auction house and just buy this shit off, right? Do that. Could absolutely do that. Well, yeah, new day started, so I gotta this. So these are like daily things. I really shouldn't really be caring too much for them. I do them out of habit for the most part, honestly. But I'm like moderate. Well, actually, no. Beastman Kings wouldn't work because they run off a really just shitty like we're talking about super shitty time frames. So if I remember how the spawn rates work, It is... It's a spawn that is once per day, once every like 21, 24 hours. And it goes on for like about, I want to say 3 to 7 days, somewhere around there, for Beastmen Kings. Some really wild, wild stuff that this... It would basically make this... It would make this leg of the quest impossible to do if it didn't get changed. Which is kind of wild when you think about it. Apparently it could even do skirmish as well. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do the... We're gonna go to Romiv. That's the way to go. Gotta find Nightmare Vase. Gotta go to F. It's just like around the... Tick rates suck in this game, by the way. If you ever wonder. They're absolutely atrocious. So if you have to, like, the move and cast and all that stuff, it gets super, super annoying. Notice how he does sneak attack and then just doesn't go behind the mob? It's a little weird, don't you? I might as well get the other Unity quest going as well. Or fight dolls, kill time while we're doing this. Because I think the spawn rate, if it's just the one, we're gonna be here for a while. Now I'm hoping it's not just the one. Because it's a lotto spawn, and that's not good. Because those things, I don't know what the respawn rate is, but it's a pretty long one if you think about it. It may make skirmish actually the better thing to do, if you think about it. Now, there's one other one here that might work too. Yeah, what the fuck were they thinking when they did this shit? You know, while I'm at it, might as well look it up. The price of a philosopher's stone. It's only 20k. There's even one on sale right now, so maybe I should just not waste my time then. Probably a pretty common drop in skirmish or something. Because it's not an item that's like regularly used. Or at least that's kind of the. But it also comes from Mall Garden as well. Everybody that's worth a shit's probably has already grinded out Mall Garden pretty far up. So it makes sense that it would, it would be up. Be actually pretty common. They definitely added in a bunch of areas where you can get this from. This is the if you're dumb you would do this. That's my understanding right now. I think it's completely different. Huh? What's Steely weapon? A weird name for an enemy. Anyway, let me just kind of look at stuff here. I may just go ahead and just buy this thing. If it's only 20k, then yeah, well, why am I wasting my time here then? Because the respawn rates of these things they're not very kind, if I remembered right. And if it's truly a fucking lottery spawn, then, you could be here all fucking day and never get it. I've seen that happen before. With true lotto, especially true lotto spawns, they're really, really bad. Such an odd thing to have. Philosopher's Stone as a quest item. I was kind of looking to see what kind. I mean, I could do KS30 as well. But once again, yeah, that's a waste of kindred seals. And I'm not getting any information that I'm looking for. And it could just sit here till the thing repops. That's probably gonna take like 15 minutes. It's either like 5 minutes or 15 minutes, one or the other. I'm just gonna wait for this one respawn. If it doesn't spawn, then I'll go to the auction house and buy it. Did I ever tell you how much I hate the heat? Hot weather really sucks. Very, very terrible thing. It looks like looking at this NM is just like it's an NM that just it drops like a funny katana, but also just this casually drops a philosopher's stone. It was kind of one of those back in the day weird things to have. Just another spot to have it drop. A lot longer than I thought it would take. Junk. When your phone is, your phone's in the system when you get those really shitty text messages, text spam. Oh man, funny thing happened. Yeah, let's just go to the auction house. I'm just gonna go to the auction house. I'm not gonna waste my time for a 15-minute spawn rate. No, we don't have time for this shit. No time for that. You know, there's always the one in the auction house that's just completely overpriced. Yeah, it's the overpriced one. Good job, video game. You're you're truly a master of marketing. Oh, I got the only Philosopher's Stone. Oh yeah. Gonna upcharge it up the ass because people are gonna be impatient and pay the toll. So smart. So genius. No, you're just a dummy. I'm not paying that kind of stuff. No, sir, I don't pay for such things. You're very silly to think that way. Alright, so I guess we're gonna do skirmish then. I do need to do a skirmish though. One of my quests is to do skirmish, so we can do skirmish. Just gotta find the thing to enter it with. What I need to do to enter skirmish here. I mean, it's not even guaranteed, but I'm gonna give this a go before I even bother with it. I'm telling you, this shit's fucking terrible. You know, sit there and tell me, oh, I need a Philosopher's Stone. I need this one tradable item, and then there's the availability of it is just shot. Right, so I need to get one of these. Just let me double check what I need for skirmish things. And also to make sure my rewards are like fucking boosted. Cause does the visage does that? You got like different fucking tiers here, and it doesn't really make any sense to me. Quality of rewards, okay. Torso, choose a skirmish level. Number of rewards. Legs is just ascensions. But I really just need a torso. A good torso. I guess. And whatever the hell I'm doing is actually really fucking terrible. Okay, cool. All this for a silly stone that I could have bought for probably like 30K. I could have probably. I'm here trying to save just a tiny bit of gil. A super tiny bit. Super tiny. That little tiny bit of gil. Oh, I don't have the thing for here. And I don't know where it's at. So I have to guess it out. The amount of times I have to say, like the amount of time I'm wasting. My shitty map. That totally doesn't tell me where I need to go. I love it. It's my favorite hobby. I do want to get that home point thing though. I'm probably gonna end up going completely the wrong way. Yeah. But if I hug the wall here, I might be able to run into it by the looks of whatever the hell I'm seeing here. Based off of what I'm seeing on the marks here, it is not telling me where the thing that I'm looking for is. So what's the point of having a big old marked map if it doesn't tell you where the fuck to go? Oh, I see it now. I think I passed by it a long time ago. Like a conveyor? Long time ago I was passed by. So if I hit this home point, go back to town, should be able to get to it pretty quickly then. Let's try this again. Station 2 probably. There's a level of charm to it when it comes to unreadable maps. They're incredibly stupid, but at the same time, you know, it's cute that they still exist. I have to find the conveyor. It's gonna be on wide scan, maybe? Oh, of course. Oh, yeah, it is. You can track it. That way you don't get super lost. I see the well-kept cache. But where is the conveyor? Do I just hug this right wall? Okay, yeah, it's hugging this room. Now I don't have to do that anymore, okay. Remember, I'm only doing this just for a silly stone that I could buy off the auction house for probably about 30k instead of 20k. I am silly with this. So this is just a defense thing. For 25 minutes. I really did make a big mistake doing this skirmish. I guess go for the ascension first. Oh, the shit's actually already under attack. Okay, they actually bother. This shit dies instantly. Fucking skirmish. Oh, there's another one over yonder. Better get to it before the mobs get there. I mostly just want the fragments and that's it, right? Oh, you can only... Is there even... Not... Give me that, yeah, just increase defending time, give me that. And there's one more over there, but... I think I've gotten everything that I want. so goofy. Man, that thing's moving real fast. I honestly could probably just stand here now. Ah, I see. Now I get it. Ambuscade now. In terms of the little free shit from it. Oh, there's a shiny thing on the ground. Was there? It looked like there was a shiny thing on the ground. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I went for a higher tier of this. Having to sit here for like a half hour just for some garbage. Oh, that would have been awful. At least the other skirmishes that I did, you just ran around, you just followed the wide scan, you're just fine. This is just like this sitting with your thumb up your ass, just waiting for the mobs to come, so that they can tickle your tent a little bit. Ah, there we go. I get all this loot at the end of the run, I guess. Someone can't finish casting. It's never gonna finish. Man, how many more minutes do I have of this? Haven't been keeping track of it. %, we're almost there. Oh man, we're slightly getting more tougher enemies. Look out. Dangerous. It's dangerous! The mob got bigger! The tent's still at 98, 93, so we're okay. Slowly getting there. I guess that's done, alright. So I just got like a bunch of junk. Then all of a sudden all the mobs just kind of started flooding in. Does this shit just keeps going? I'm kind of under the impression that it just keeps going. For like a secondary objective, right? Oh yeah, it goes on for another 10 minutes. Okay, well. Gotta go for the secondary objective. I don't know how I feel about this. Kind of reminds me of when I'm doing that one. There's like this one weird instance thing that I was doing. It's just like, yeah, just a bunch of mobs, have fun, and having to individually target each and every one of them. And no one can cure each other off because everything just dies so fast. Look at that. Are we done? I didn't see anything about a secondary objective. Oh, it is done. No, it's not done. 17 minutes? Or did the mobs just completely stop? I don't know what's going on here. Oh, they're coming, they're coming, they're coming. They're just taking their sweet ass time. And I've accomplished the secondary objective. So is there even a point for them to wait? I don't know how I feel about this. But I've accomplished the secondary objective. So I could pop this thing and go home. And I also didn't get what I was looking for anyway. Well, that was quite a waste of a time, yeah, All this, like, junky items, too. I'll go to fucking auction house, I'll buy the fucking overpriced Yellowstone because this game sucks. Someone new. They don't deserve to live, honestly. Because I'm assuming at this point, like, everything that's, like, related to skirmish is completely useless. Especially the armor. All the armor's useless. I can't even NPC all this junk stuff. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop it. I mean, it was neat to go through that and just get more of that stuff done, but at the same time, I was like, shit. That was indeed a waste of time. Yeah, we'll do 25. If it's 30, I'm gonna just kind of beat someone over the head. Nope, it's 50k. It's probably 50k. It's grossly overpriced. Your only option is to spend. Think of it this way. I have to pay an extra 180k just so that I can keep the value where it should be. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. It's not nice. That is just not cool. It is not cool. You shouldn't be doing this. The markets are not they're not fair. Just because I have money, that doesn't mean you can price your shit overpriced. You can go suck a dick. That is so so mean. And it's like if you have the mall garden opened up, like you leveled up your mall garden, it's probably like a moderately common item. And now I gotta think to myself, all right, so how am I going to get this? How am I gonna get this shitty ass Velostone without having to pay an unfair premium? This is one of them. Not very nice. I'm kind of tilted off of this. Can't chocobo dig. Could waste my BCNMs for my kindred seals on it. Oh, stronghold notorious? Actually, that might actually work. Can I use trust in here? No, that takes too much time too, because you have to you have to gather up all the boxes and then you trade it. Oh boy, this is silly. Out of principle, I shouldn't be fucking paying the premium for it, but I don't. Like, all the alternatives fucking suck. I don't want to waste my kindred seals, because, maybe I want to, like, use it for something else. Because if you use your kindred seals on something that isn't KS99, then it's a complete waste. This is so fucking stupid. Alright, who did it? You know this guy here? I don't know. My shit's not gonna update right away, but whoever I bought that shit for 40k, I hope you die. That's not fucking fair. I am now a victim of the market. I am the victim of supply and demand. And what just happened to me is very unfair. And they're lucky. They're lucky that the rules of this land does not let me do some very, very nasty things. I wanna get this shit fucking done, you know? It's so fucking bad. Getting this fucking felted like this is so stupid. Absolutely ridiculous having to pay that much. I'll find out who did it. I'm sending them a nasty tell. You owe me fucking 20k for being a fucking dishonest person. Very dishonest. They had to fucking extort money out of me just like that. Oh, I only got the one in the auction house, therefore I can charge more, haha. Awful people. They're awful, awful, awful people. This world's full of awful people, by the way. This is why we live in this kind of society where we have to do silly things like this. You ever wonder why games get casualized so much? You found your reason right there. There's people out there that are gonna exploit that. And for what purpose, too? Oh yeah, if I ever come across when I look at price history and I find a name, if I ever come across them, I'm slapping them. That's gonna be my thing. I'm gonna slap them. Like, maybe pay 20 extra K for an item that I shouldn't have to, because I needed to fucking get my shit done. Prices are supposed to go down, not up. If they go up, There's no saving it. I believe in proper selling of things where you undercut people. We want the price to go down. At the end of the day, we want prices to be so low that anybody could have access to it. And if enough people don't do it, then you can then be like, oh, alright, well, shit. I could either go to the auction house and buy it, or I go do the thing to get the thing. Not this, oh, it's priced too high, therefore I need to go get it the other way. No, it doesn't work that way. Because there's always going to be people that will find other ways to circumvent doing the thing. If you encounter high prices, then what's the point? Alright, give me my thingy. Now this is the part where I have to zone out and wait a day. Fantastic. What a shitty fucking goddamn quest. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish Wings at this rate. If it's gonna be like completely padded out with so much, oh, wait a game day for this, wait a game day for that. Oh man, I don't know. I actually don't know. It's gonna be one of those days. It's kind of everything dragging itself out to no end. I kind of want to like get something nice to eat too, you know. Supposed to be nice things going on right now. So this is a defensive. That takes some time. So usually the way it works is you just sit around with a thumb up your ass waiting for the mobs to come. The only thing about campaign that does kind of suck in its own little way, especially like at least with the offensive ones, you can at least just kind of like you're basically put on the front line. You go wail on some fortifications until some mobs show up, or mobs are already there, and you just beat them up and end the campaign quickly. This one is just They actually, you know, they march. They're marching out there. I could if I really wanted to just go and run up to them, intercept them, but I am lazy right now because now I gotta look at all the other weird, dumb things that I gotta do now. So this is gonna be time to look at the other things that I gotta do. Oh my god, I'm looking at it, I'm like, you know how you... Holy shit. Yeah, I'm fucking... Yeah, I have to click like a bunch of times just to see where I'm at in the story. That's when you like kind of flipping through the pages and you're just like seeing more and more pages and it's just like, god damn it, dude. What the fuck? Mm, where are these stupid mobs at? Damn it. Ah, they're coming. They're on the wide scan. That's good enough for me. There they are. Just intercept them. Because they'll just aggro me. Make it a lot easier on me. It's a small, pitiful little skirmish army. Get the tag on them all and then just start just melting them. Except him, he doesn't care. Then he just got this one. He was just kind of hanging out and noticed, hey, some people getting beat up over there. Just like kind of just they pathed over here. Now they don't have anything to do other than die. I think they're like assault team or something. They're just like trying to summon something. I don't know what though. Oh, that's what they were trying to summon. The turret. I'm like, what are they trying to summon? Oh, I see now. I mean, it's more for me, I guess. You know, this fortification would have been lost if I wasn't here. There's still more coming. Alright, so there's still more coming in then. Oh, they're still doing the thing. Alright. Lock them up then. There should be one more coming in. I don't think I've seen the NM for this group yet. Maybe he's slowly making his way in. Alright. This guy out of here. This should end it, this guy here. Wait, what did that notification say? Shield warriors returned victorious from the battlefield. What? I'm pretty sure I beat the crap out of them. What's going on here? I don't understand. Whatever, you're not supposed to understand campaign at all. But I do want to have this campaign end so that I can collect my things. There we go. Open this thing up. I got one bind. Totally worth it. Still gotta wait it out though. Still have to wait it out. I probably could have done actually the other subquest as well. Like 8, there's like 6 of them that I gotta do. I'm back in, get a cutscene here. Let's collect all the memories, all of them. Even though it takes a bajillion million years to do so. I have like a little bit of a headache today. I gotta figure that one out too. Here, let's see what. Alright, I gotta deliver some beans. Uh, Interesting thing to have to deliver, but okay. I could go for a bean dish, honestly. Like I would want to, like, if I were to eat something right now, I want like a real meal. But that requires me to actually go out and get it. But judging by what I gotta do today, I'll be here all day. Dookie butt. That's kind of how I feel too. Here's some beans. Ah, yes, remember them days? Food makes you remember a lot of things, even if there are a blur. You can manifest memories just by having good food. That's a nice lesson to kind of fall back on. Oh, these things are actually backed up already. That's quick. That is quick indeed. Get one activated now. Well, at least I tried. But what matters most is I member. And that's how he made the bean dish. Look out, Tommy, here it comes! Oh man! Someone's excited to eat. Someone's excited. Wasn't very good. Uh-oh. Instead of bad. Damn, if you're a fucking nobody, they will just be like, man, my cooking sucks. Think so? Ugh. I've made sure that you can remember. Good job. Small energy. It's so small, it makes no difference. So small. So now we go to church. Who's this guy? He seems to remember something, but he just can't remember. So my job here is to remember, so that he remembers. You know, like all the way over there. Probably all the way up there. While I get stuck on a door. Okay. I gotta go all the way up in here. Alright, my existence is here. Now you will remember. You will be happy. So you're telling me you'll always remember a piece of ass. That's what I'm getting here? Yeah, it's totally the ornament. He really wants to help. So that's why his memory wasn't taken away, because he just thought it was a fairy tale. Yeah, yeah. I gotta do it for sake of member. You got to member. It's important to member. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to finish this quest, and it'd be kind of an annoying thing. Alright, time to go back over into chat 2. So now I gotta go all the way back to the gravestone. Well, at least at this point, I'll be able to get the one thing done. Everything's kind of lining up pretty well now. At least this thing's like kind of close. And then I get an inventory space. I love me some inventory space, even if it's just one more slot. So that's why in the guide, much earlier, it's like, oh, you should buy two. Now I know why. I will tell you everything, because you seem like an idiot. Suddenly remembers. He suddenly members. There is now more to member. Cool, I got one fragment. Pretty large. Alright, so now I should be able to get the this other really shitty one out of the way. One that's making me wait a game day. Oh, come on, man. Who puts this garbage out here right in front like this? I'm just gonna aggro all of them, right? This one's gonna aggro too, right? So what's gonna happen? God damn. They tell me the shortcuts here, but I'm starting to think it's gonna take the same amount of time. Yeah, because I can't use that one. Why would I? Probably void watch bullshit. It's probably void watch bullshit. Because it's like, oh yeah, you can go through here like that. And it's just like, no. I guess I didn't do enough void watch to get that little funny shortcut. Although the documentation should probably have put this one first instead of the other one, in my opinion. But then again, I'm just reading it in weird ways. I'm in the right spot, right? Oh, there they are. Now give me my shitty ass key item. I wasn't the only one that did it, of course. It'd be silly if I was the only one that did it. So, back to the past. So wait, how does all this time travel shenanigans work? So if he's cured of the wound, then what the fuck happened? Are we just going through time shenanigans again? No, he just made it worse. Everything is just a beta. Got that out of the way. Yes, you're right. I should be able to zone in pretty smoothly. Ooh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I'm supposed to get a handful of items to make a thing. And it looks like it's going to be more things where I have to buy it off the auction house and it's going to be completely overinflated. Or not even available. Yeah, this last stretch, this does feel like they pat the ever living crap out of it. These kind of quests are a bit drawn out. This might be a whole day's worth. If it keeps up like this. May have to actually take an Aleve, Advil, regular ass Advil. I got a nasty headache and it's not going away. Why is it smoking around here? I think I have somewhat idea what might be going on with this one. Oh, the book was right here. See if I do this right. I like how it's like, oh yeah, where's your friend? Oh, well, that's right, you don't have friends. That's right. Most important thing is the rice balls. At least they tell me that what I need there. Alright. I'm gonna warp back again. Probably check Juno first, because I think that's where I'll get some of the things. A very, very Tensu Chodo thing to get. I know Wasabi's down there for sure. One of these, Wasabi. Oh, the warp's actually faster. Do that then. I'm actually like half tempted to DoorDash at this point. Even though I really shouldn't. I still need to do more. I didn't really do that much campaign this time around, so it makes sense. Oh, there's some fight here. Alright. We fighting. Bit of fighting. Oh man, they're in a pickle right now. Watch, once I get all this shit sorted out, it's gonna end. Get all these guys out of here. Go home. Damn, I just got eagle-eyed. Pretty rude. This guy here. Fuck him up. Found. Where are the other orcs at? I got most of them at least. I think it's kind of funny they're just kind of hanging out here instead of actually just charging in. They're just doing their job, I guess. If I take this out, that would make things a little bit easier. Should be the last one. Yep, there we go. Another monthly complete. Nice. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Okay, up this way. That's not too bad. All these wonderful things that are just kind of hanging around. There you go. There's the person I'm looking for. The widow what? That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a completely different thing. Here's these things that I have. You will make the thing. Make the goblin shit. I think Gobby remembers. He just doesn't want to say because he's a goblin. Isn't the Void Watch people here? Yeah, they are. Alright. That's Purveyor, not the other one. The one that actually warps you. If this headache doesn't go away, I may take a nice little nap first. I think that's kind of what's going on right now. I did the thing where I skipped steps again. Jeez. Yeah, it's a mixture of this, like, kind of it's probably hunger and just whatever the hell, because I woke up with the headache as well, so. Probably slept like crap last night. So that's why the rice balls were in a weird way. Interesting. Meddling in affairs just to make sure that they were born in a certain way. Understandable. That's why Lilith is a full-on Elzen or Elven. I gotta go to Battalion Downs. A nice little nap would help too, and a meal. A good meal too. A good meal and a good nap, that makes a headache go away easily. Ruining the moment. That's cute. Punishment? Oh, hey, hold up. You're in the middle of battle and you're thinking about punishing somebody. Come on now. Although I am kind of curious. Alright, so now I gotta go back to Sounds like I gotta go to Windy. Actually, I could teleport here, right? Yeah, he's pretty close. Not close enough. Win, how? Damn, she was out here? This far out? Really? I don't believe you. But sure, why not? Eager to please. Ugh. I feel like after this one, I'm probably gonna take that nap. Just to get this headache out of the way. Which means I won't be able to get wings done today. With the amount of fucking fluff that's going on here, ugh. I should have had a better sleep and a better meal. Right, so I gotta go to these towers. What it's telling me to do, right? Yep. Hit the towers. Gotta put the putty on the doors. And just to go all three of them. That are spread all over the place. You know, sometimes the tedium would give you a headache too, but if it wasn't for the fact that I woke up with one, I would agree. But we will go all the way over here. And then go all the way back down. My nap will probably be about like 2 hours. It's usually been the track record for me. It sucks too, because I did sleep. I slept a full 8. So, weekend sleep should have been good sleep. I guess somewhere along the lines of sleep was bad sleep. And all the way down south. Probably could have like warped back and then cut some time out, but not a lot. Not as much as I would want it to cut out. Yeah, it's not even being tired either. It's just literally just, oh man, this headache just won't go away. It's actually being annoying. I'm definitely gonna warp back though. Hell, hell is riding back. No amount of mount speed plus will make this any less painful. The last piece of sealant. We have to see it so that we can member. Member, good time. Always member. Get all my memories so that I can take that nap. Dookie butt. I've gotten all the things. I did it. I did it. I'm gonna go take a nap. It's like the most unfortunate thing to do. It's like all of a sudden, alright, we're finally making progress. I definitely do need that. I'm gonna take a nap, try to get this headache to cure itself. I'll be back in a couple hours.